Good luck, chaps. Good luck. Yeah, all the best. You're in safe hands there, Paul. Just see the way Glenda does her own makeup. She's only here for the awards anyway. Good luck. Now, don't be frightened. Leave the fear to me. OK, just enjoy the moment. Enjoy the... Well, enjoy the jewels if you can't enjoy the moment. Oh, are you in it or what? Be good, darling. You'll be fantastic. Yes, I'm with you. Good luck, Lynn. Right, this is the night of night for Stars in Their Eyes. The audience is ready, I'm ready, and you're coming with me. Of course, the build-up has been 12 weeks, and ultimately, the show is all about that relatively short walk that the winner has to make from here in a couple of hours after you've voted. They have to go around here. Look, I better be quick or they'll start the show without me. Pass the crew, good evening, crew. Nice to see you. Up the guillotine steps up here to the famous doors, to the title series winner. But of course, it's my turn first. Welcome to the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 1996 Grand Final of Stars in Their Eyes. Now, please welcome your host, Matthew Kelly.
Hello and welcome to Stars in Their Eyes, the live grand final. Yes, it's the final. Yes, it's live, and it's grand. In fact, this is the season for live music contests. Last week, Eurovision. This week, Stars in Their Eyes. And I know what I'd rather be watching. You see, Eurovision's all very well, but you don't know anyone, do you? You can't get involved. What we want is something we're familiar with, faces we recognise, songs that we know, and that's exactly what we're going to get tonight. And we want you to be involved, not just by taking part in the telephone vote. We want you to clap along, sing the words, and wave your cigarette lighters in the air. This is the show by the people, for the people. It's also borne witness to the whole range of human emotions and has at times been awash with tears of joy. And tonight, no doubt, will be the most emotional night of all. But don't worry, we have a highly trained team from the St John's Mop and Bucket Brigade standing by, ready to cope with any eventuality. And during the next hour and a half, our 12 heat winners will come back through those famous doors to astound us all once again with their vocal talents. As I said, we want you at home to be involved, and the best way to do that is by taking part in that great nationwide phone vote. You'll decide the Stars in Their Eyes 1996 series winner, just as you did last year. We'll also be welcoming back last year's winner, Bobby Darin. Now, a reminder about tonight's big vote. The lines won't open until all 12 finalists have sung, and then you'll have a whole hour in which to ring in and make your choice. As you can see, tonight's show has something for everyone. We have soul, blues, rock, disco, music from the 50s and 60s, and of course the 70s, 80s and 90s are well represented, and that's just the studio audience. And so to finalist number one, who was the winner of Show 1 way back in March. Now a performing arts student from Hertfordshire, she stunned us all with her show-stopping performance as Maria McKee. She is, of course, 20-year-old Lynn Norton.
We first caught up with Lynn while she was working behind the counter of her local supermarket. And it was there she confessed that a love affair with all things dairy had led her colleagues to call her the cheese monster. And when she's not nibbling a bit of cheddar, she's dreaming of a career in drama and dance. A dream that's one step closer now that she's at college studying for a BA in acting. And there's Lynn, about to walk through those famous doors and come another step closer to that dream.
Well, she's the first one to walk back through those famous doors tonight, so give her an especially warm welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's singing live once again, Lynn Norton is Maria McKee.
Flying above. You've such amazing grace. I've never felt this way. Oh, show me heaven, cover me, leave me breathless. Oh, show me heaven, please. I'm not denied. I'm frightened as much as you. No, I'm better touching you. I've shivers down my spine, and it feels divine. Oh, show me heaven, cover me, leave me breathless. Oh, show me heaven, please. If you know what it's like to dream a dream, baby, hold me tight, let this be. Oh, heaven, cover me, leave me breathless. Oh, show me heaven, please. Show me heaven,
All right, Pop. Well, you see, you did. You showed us heaven with your voice then. How are you feeling? All right?
Not so bad.
Not so bad, not so bad. How's the performing arts course going?
It's good.
Is it?
good.
What you're learning?
Technical things.
Technical things? Is that
Sound
because you're not allowed to perform, are you?
No.
No, quite right, because you might start winning things, mightn't you? That would be ghastly, wouldn't you? It's great to be first out, isn't it?
No.
No. No, but you've done it now, but don't relax too much because you might be back later singing again.
I doubt it.
You were great. If you want to vote for Maria McKee at the end of the show, the number to call is 0891 980001. But don't ring just yet. Remember, the lines won't be open until after all 12 finalists have sung. Ladies and gentlemen, Lynn Norton as Maria McKee. That was something to give you goosebumps, and that's not all. It set a standard which will be matched, I'm sure, by finalist number 2 and winner of show 2. He was what you might call a meaty matey from Watford, who became the toe-tapping, finger-snapping Bobby V. But he started out as Robert Critell.
Father of 3 Robert Critell is a meat porter by day, but a singer at heart. And although he loves his work, there's one job he'd love even more. Mine. I'm not sure he'd want it tonight, though. It was a short walk through the famous stores for Robert, but a stroll down memory lane for me. As 60s heartthrob Bobby V, he sang The Night Has a Thousand Eyes, the first record I ever bought way back in 1963. And there he is before the transformation team got to work.
It was a great transformation and a cracking number. Tonight, singing live once again, Robert Critell is Bobby V.
They say that you're a runaround lover. They say it isn't so. But if you put me down for another, I'll know, believe me, I'll know. Because a night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes can't help but see. 1,000 eyes. You say that you're at home when you phone me, and how much you really care. Though you keep telling me that you're lonely, I'll know if someone is there. 'Cause a night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes can't help but see if you are true to me. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has 1,000 eyes. One of these days you're gonna be sorry, because your game I'm gonna play, and you'll find out without really trying, each time that I kiss astray. Because a night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes will see me too. And no matter what I do, I could never disguise all my little white lies. 'Cause a night has 1,000 eyes. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has 1,000 eyes.
Robert. That transformation really is something, isn't it? It suits you as well.
Thank you very much.
Now, you said all week that you've got no nerves. Was that true? Yeah, right. I thought so. You had a letter from the real Bobby V, didn't you? What did he say?
I certainly did, yes. He was very impressed. Someone actually sent him a tape of the show.
Yeah?
He was so gobsmacked. He played it for one of his sons, and they
And
actually
his son thought it was
him, yeah.
That's as good as that.
Yeah.
If you want to vote for Bobby V, the number to call is 0891 980002. And I'll remind you of that number again at the end of the show when I open the lines. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Critell as Bobby V. Well done, Robert. 2 down, 10 to go, and we're cooking with gas. We're into the groove, we're on a roll, or as Jim Carrey would say, we're smoking. So let's keep the engine purring and move on to finalist number 3, and a complete contrast to Bobby V. His nostalgic recreation of the legendary Mario Lanza brought a lump to our throats. He was Martin Dominique, a DIY enthusiast from Hampshire.
When he's not knocking down walls, Martin Dominique is bringing the house down as a singer. As an amateur, he exercised his vocal cords as a schoolboy soprano, later moving on to be the frontman with a heavy rock band. Now his neighbours are relieved to hear that he's left his rock and roll youth behind and enjoys a more sophisticated style of song. He's only been singing seriously for the last 4 years, but has dreams of becoming the 4th tenor. But before he gets to sing with Pavarotti and his pals, he has to step through those magic doors once more.
But who needs Pavarotti, Carreras and Domingo? Tonight, singing live once again, the 4th tenor, Martin Dominique, is Mario Lanza. The dreams that you inspire with every sweet desire. Be my love. set me burning. One kiss is all I need to seal my fate, and hand in hand we'll find love's promised land. There'll be no one but you for me, eternally. If you will be my love. Set me burning. One kiss is all I need to seal my fate. And hand in hand we'll find love's promised land. There'll be no one but you for me, eternally. If you will be my
Thank you.
Fabulous, fantastic. There's one thing about your singing. It's not only the accuracy of your impression, it's the fact that it comes from the heart. You really
Yes.
feel it, don't you?
Oh, yeah, that's the only way to sing for me,
Yeah.
as you can see.
I know, you were well in, weren't you? We were right behind you as well. I can't believe it's also only 4 years that you've been singing seriously as well.
Yeah, 4 years.
I'm telling you, after tonight, your ambition to sing in the Albert Hall as the fourth tenor
Oh,
will soon be realised.
yes. Thank you very much.
To vote for Mario Lanza, the number to call is 0891 980003. 03 for finalist number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Martin Dominique as Mario Lanza. Well, we've seen our first 3 finalists, and there they are on the board, all lit up there. And as you can see, they're all drawn from completely different parts of the musical spectrum. That music faithfully recreated by our splendid orchestra, led by the splendidly coiffured Ray Monk. Right, there are 9 finalists still to come, as richly varied as the 3 we've just seen, but we've got to take a break. I know you don't want to, but it'll give us all a chance to calm down. So let's meet back here in, a couple of minutes. Welcome back to Stars in Their Eyes, the live grand final. And in spite of what I said, we haven't calmed down at all. Oh, neither have you. I've just heard some great news, by the way. Apparently, over 3,000 people have already called in with their votes. But if you want to throw your money away, please feel free. The lines won't open until the end of the show. Of course, there's been a lot of excitement here during the break as well. You see, our stage crew have only had a couple of minutes to lift a stonking great grand piano onto the stage. Of course, I'd have given them a hand myself, but... Yeah, no, you've got to be very careful when you're wearing a truss, you know. Anyway, Now we've got the grand piano, we can get to finalist number 4, Gregory Lawrence from Peterborough, who won us all over with his charismatic performance as Fats Domino, a big man with a big personality. Winning show 4 was a goal he'd only ever dreamed of.
Greg loves the time he spends as an amateur football coach, and having him around during show 4 was a real ball. But you may be more likely to remember him not for the goals he scored, but for the buckets of tears he shed when he found out he'd won. And he also managed to shed a few pounds in preparation for his appearance as Fats Domino, slimming down by 2 stone to tip the scales at a trim 25 stone. There he is, about to become the godfather of rhythm and blues.
He's bouncing right back through those doors. Tonight, singing live once again, Gregory Lawrence is Fats Domino!
I found my thrill. Thank you. On Blueberry Hill. On Blueberry Hill. When I found you, the moon stood still. On Blueberry Hill. Until my dreams came true. The wind in the willow played love's sweet melody, but all of those vows we made were never to be. Still, for you were my thrill. On Blueberry Hill. One more time, fellas. The wind in the willow played love's sweet melody, but all of those vows we made never to be. Oh yeah. Though we're apart, you know you're part of me still. For you are my thrill. On Blueberry Hill. Come on now. Yes, you were my thrill.
You're only tested on the voice, you know. Hey, now, what about all this weeping? Did your army mates give you some stick after that?
Mate. Yeah, big time.
Oh, no. We have your children to thank for bringing you here in the first place, and they've given you a career, really, haven't they?
Absolutely wonderful, mate.
Has work been good for you since then?
Fantastic.
Good man.
Thank you.
And the number to call if you want to vote for Fats Domino is 0891 98 0004. You know the drill, but don't ring until after all 12 have sung. Ladies and gentlemen, Gregory Lawrence as Fats Domino! Right, well, they had a couple of minutes to get it on, and now they've got 30 seconds to get that piano off again. It's turning into You Bet This. Speaking of which, there are a few bets being laid backstage on tonight's result, and I mean big money. 10s, 20s, I've seen, 50p pieces changing hands here. Anyway, from Fats Domino, a big name of the 50s to a big name of the 90s, Celine Dion, portrayed by a Scottish lass Finalist number 5 and mother of 2, Kim Redpath.
Edinburgh bank officer Kim Redpath and her kids confess to being true fans of Stars in Their Eyes, even going so far as to tape the show while they watch it so they can watch it all over again later. Now there's dedication, and it was dedication that got Kim onto the show as Celine Dion. Hundreds of Celines had applied. Kim was the number 1 choice, not only with us, but also with the studio audience when she won show 5. And there she is about to disappear through those famous doors.
They're banking on her north of the border. Tonight, singing live once again, Kim Redpath is Celine Dion!
Don't think I can't feel that there's something wrong. You've been the sweetest part of my life for so long. I look in your eyes, there's a distant light. And you and I know there'll be a storm tonight. This is getting serious. Are you thinking about you or us? Don't say what you're about to say. Look back before you leave my life. Be sure before you close that door. Before you roll those dice, baby, think twice. Baby, think twice for the sake of our love, for the memory, for the fire and the faith that was you and me. Babe, I know it ain't easy when your soul cries out for higher ground. 'Cause when you're halfway up, you're always halfway down. Baby, this is serious. Are you thinking about you or us? Baby, no, 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 no. Look back before you leave. Don't leave my life. Be sure before you close that door. Before you roll those dice, baby, think
Well done, well done.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you don't mind me saying something. Listen, I think this is what this show is all about. How do you 1 minute be working in a bank, mother of 2, and suddenly come out in front of 16 million people with a voice like that, like you've been doing it all your life? But now you can't talk. But you only have to sing. What a good thing. You don't have to talk. Oh, listen, and I know you and the children, Donna and Ben, are very big fans of the show. Tell us what happened when you were watching your own heat at home.
Well, obviously it was recorded, and it was 2 weeks before the heat came on, and I hadn't told the children at all.
You didn't tell them that you won?
I didn't tell anybody because I didn't want the children to know. I wanted it to be a complete surprise, and it was.
And how did they react, I wonder?
Jumping up and down a lot and...
They screamed the place down?
Yeah. But it was good. That was a great feeling, that.
Anyway, you won't know the result, Donna and Ben, this time because it hasn't happened yet, OK? So if you want to vote for Celine Dion or your mother, the number to remember is 0891 980005. Ladies and gentlemen, Kim Redpath as Celine Dion. And from the contemporary sound of Celine Dion to the older but no less enduring sound of Dinah Washington, a speciality which was served up by finalist number 6, Amanda White, when she won show 6. But then, being a chef at a top London restaurant, she's used to preparing specialities.
Amanda's biggest fear about appearing on Stars was not to do with singing, it was talking to me. Luckily, she overcame those nerves with a show-stopping performance. Dinah Washington dealt with her stage fright more directly, apparently downing 3 bottles of champers before taking to the stage. I'm surprised she could even find the stage. And like the song, Amanda's mad about the boy too, getting hitched just before appearing on the show. And there she is before stepping through those doors.
She's serving up the sizzling sounds of the Chicago Blues tonight, singing live. Once again, Amanda White is Dinah Washington.
Ashamed of it, that must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy. On the silver screen, he melts my foolish heart in every single scene. Although I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of the can about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a fool girl. I really shouldn't care. Lord knows I am not a schoolgirl who is in a flurry of her first affair. Will it ever cloy this odd diversity of misery and joy? I'm feeling quite insane. I'm mad about the boy. I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the boy.
Isn't it great to be singing live? You were terrific. You were terrific.
Oh.
I know, and you're mad about marriage, you see, aren't you? This new marriage of yours. You were worried about your husband getting here tonight, and he's here. He is here.
Yeah.
He got here. You're in 7th heaven, aren't you? So I suppose Stars in Their Eyes comes a pretty poor second after all that, does
Not
it?
at all.
Not
Fantastic.
at
Had a
all.
brilliant time.
Oh,
Fantastic.
You've been lovely with us as well. Thank you very much, Amanda.
Thank you.
And if you want to vote for Dinah Washington, the number is 0891 98 0006. Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda White as Dinah Washington. Let's have another look at the board. That was finalist number 6, which means we're halfway through the show. 6 down and 6 to go, which is a bit like being halfway through a glass of wine. But is it half empty or is it half full? If it's half empty, go and get a refill, and if it's half full, stay where you are and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Welcome back to the live grand final of Stars in Their Eyes. 6 memorable performances so far and 6 more excitedly anticipated. Remember, you'll have the chance to vote at the end of the show, and the number to call is 0891 98 00, and then add the number of the finalists you want to vote for, 01, 02, 03, 04, etc. The 6 lit up have already sung, and you don't need to be a rocket scientist to work out it's time to hear finalist number 7. 7. Well, obviously you don't have to be a rocket scientist to present this programme either, but it's another story. The winner of show 7 was Paul McCoy, who performed brilliantly as Gilbert O'Sullivan. And you know what that means? We've had to get that piano back. And there's been a lot of mumbling and sucking of teeth going on around here, I can tell you. Anyway, let's have a quick glimpse of Paul at work.
Lancashire's Paul McCoy spends his days as a theatrical agent, booking bands and singers, but tonight he's the one in the spotlight. So if you're looking for someone to do a fab Gilbert O'Sullivan impression, he knows just the man. There was no doubt about Paul's star quality when he stepped through the doors on show 7, and of all the good luck messages he's received, the most treasured comes from Gilbert himself, who naturally will be tuning in tonight. And there's Paul about to get the 70s treatment all over again.
His whole life is a world of entertainment, and tonight, singing live once again, Paul McCoy is Gilbert O'Sullivan!
I've no wish to hurry, love, but have you seen the time? It's 9:15 and we're supposed to be there at 9. I don't think the registrar will be very pleased. We show up an hour late like 2 rows of peas. Both now facing for the first time, presently and past. Something that begins with them and ends in a last. For the not complete disaster, even from the start, what can it be? It's matrimony. I know how you dreamt about when you walk down the aisle, but think of the money we're saving, you'll see it's worthwhile. It won't please our moms and dads, they don't even know. Besides, if they did what's a bet, they wouldn't even go. You and me are all that matters, disregard the rest. Trust your soon-to-be old man, he knows what is best. Very shortly now there's gonna be an answer from you and one from me. That's matrimony. Oh, I'm truly grateful for the little things in life that have made me so glad. Every other hour that I spend with you is not the least bit sad. Quite the opposite in fact, and if you don't believe me, here's the proof. Ask me if I, and I say I do. You and me are all that matters, disregard the rest. That's matrimony. That's matrimony. That's matrimony.
Well done, Paul.
Thanks.
You get my vote just for wearing flares. Really. How does the hair go down in Skelmersdale?
Like a lead balloon.
The resemblance is uncanny, you know. I mean,
Thanks.
I know that the real Gilbert O'Sullivan was watching your Heat.
That's right, yeah.
What was his reaction when he saw it?
Well, he actually sent me a bottle of champagne.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. Wishing me all the best. And
Yeah.
he wrote on a little card and said, like, when I go on tour, he'll be my support act. So
Splendid.
thanks, Gilbert.
Thank you, Gilbert. And if you want to vote for Gilbert O'Sullivan, the number to ring is 0891 980007. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul McCoy as Gilbert O'Sullivan. Well, there's no doubt that Gilbert O'Sullivan was one of the groundbreaking new talents of the 70s, and the same could be said of Marti Pellow in the 90s. He was portrayed by finalist number 8 in Show 8. I'm talking, of course, of Paul Duddy, a gasfitter from Kent.
Paul Duddy's dream of appearing on Stars in Their Eyes stopped being a pipe dream when his girlfriend Amanda finally applied for him. Till then, his workmates were his only audience, and although Paul admits he prefers singing to talking, he was certainly never lost for words when describing his daughter Emily Jane, the most beautifulest thing in the world. Daddy's girl will certainly be smiling tonight as Paul steps up to the mic. But before that, he has to go through the magic doors once more.
He's now got lots of work in the pipeline, and tonight, singing live once again, Paul Duddy is Marti Pellow!
And if you hear loud and clear, you will get a million kisses from me. Somewhere, somehow. And if the night's the lonely time for you, just listen to the words I gave to you. Let the song of ours play one more time. Somewhere, somehow, and I'll be there. When I'm walking in the morning, standing in the pouring rain, oh, let it roll over me. And if you feel like I feel, love cuts the deepest part of me. Somewhere, somehow. And if the night's the lonely time for you, just listen to the words I give to you. Let the song of ours play one more time. Somewhere, somehow. Let the song of ours play one more time. Somewhere, somehow, and
I'll be there.
Fantastic performance.
Thank you.
Are you pleased with it?
Yeah.
You should be. I'll tell you something. You get the vote from the makeup girls.
Yeah.
Because of your change of image.
Well, it's going from the grey to the black, I think. That's what it is.
It's not grey, you're going from blonde to black. And the eyes, and the change of eyes as well.
Contact lenses, so...
You see, this is the attention to detail you get on this programme. It's marvellous. Did your mates give you any stick when you've been on the programme?
Not from me singing, it was just my turn. They felt it was a bit funny. So.
Oh, that's all right, doing all that business. Oh, and what about your boss? No, we have to do a thank you.
Yeah, I've got to say thank you to my boss, Alan Flory, for the time he's given me off.
Yeah, thanks, Alan. And if you want to vote for Marti Pellow, then dial 0891 980008 at the end of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Duddy as Marti Pellow. Well done, Paul. Marti Pellow and Somewhere, Somehow. And right here, right now, is finalist number 9, a talented young woman by the name of Dawn Joseph, who won show 9 as Heather Small of M People.
20-year-old Dawn Joseph is a first for Stars in Her Eyes, our first star guest from the Channel Islands. She discovered her Heather Small abilities at her 19th birthday party, when her dad's band invited her to move on up to the stage and sing an M People number. Since then, she's been earning a bit of extra cash at a theme restaurant, where she gets to serve up a few main courses and a side order of singing impressions. And there she is, about to get the big hair to go with the big voice.
For the young and the young at heart, tonight, singing live, once again, Dawn Joseph is Heather Small!
There's no way back. Well, move right out of here, baby. Go and pack your bag. Just who do you think you are? Stop acting like some kind of store. Just who do you think you are? Take it like a man, baby, if that's what you are. 'Cause I'm moving on up, you're moving on out. Moving on up, nothing can stop me. Moving on up, you're moving on out. Time to break free, nothing can stop me, yeah. They brag a man has walked in space, but you can't even find my place. And there ain't nothing you can do, 'cause I've had it over me, baby, being what I do. Just who do you think you are? This time you've gone too far. Just who do you think you are? Take it like a man, baby, if that's what you are. 'Cause I'm moving on up, you're moving on out. Moving on up, nothing can stop me. Moving on up, you're moving on out. Time to break free, nothing can stop me. Moving on up, moving on up. 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 Moving on up, you're moving on out. Moving on up, nothing can stop me. Moving on up, you're moving on out. Time to break free, nothing can stop me. Moving, moving, moving. Nothing can stop me. Moving, moving. Time to break
You're sensational. You know that. Just a word of warning. Don't lean back with your Carmen rollers and you get whiplash. You see, one of the other things I love about this is not just the transformation, the physical transformation. You change your personality when you come on.
Yeah, I think the singing brings it out of me, definitely.
You really do, yeah. I mean, do you feel different?
I just feel like Heather Small, yeah.
Oh, do you? We'll check it out with her later, I suppose. And working with the dancers, good?
Oh, brilliant, excellent. I've got to say thank you to
Those
them.
Chris Power boys, they're fantastic, aren't they?
Yep.
And if you'd like to vote for Heather Small, the number to ring is 0891 98 0009. Ladies and gentlemen, Dawn Joseph as Heather Small. Time for another recap. We've seen Maria McKee, Bobby V, Mario Lanza, Fats Domino, Celine Dion, Dinah Washington, Gilbert O'Sullivan, Marti, Pellow and Heather Small, which means there are just 3 finalists left before the voting begins. And we'll be hearing them straight after this short break. I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Welcome back to Stars in Their Eyes, the final. 9 down and 3 to go, and then it'll be time for the great phone-in vote. Interactive television on a grand scale. Now, do you remember when I said that you didn't have to be a rocket scientist to know what's coming next? Well, if I could just tell you that 18,000 people so far haven't followed the plot of this. Now, what you do is you vote at the end of the show. So if I could just say to those 18,000 people, you'll just have to vote again and give us those 10p's one more time. So let's get on and meet finalist number 10. He was a winner just 3 weeks ago, but it was his fiancée, Kirsten, who first persuaded him to audition as Lou Gramm of Foreigner. Although in reality, he's John McQuaker, a stock controller from Yorkshire.
21-year-old John McQuaker from Northallerton works as a stock control assistant for a specialist paint company. But when he's not counting up the Magnolia, he's dreaming of rock and roll stardom. And despite admitting to being one of the clumsiest people around, his success in show 10 was no accident. He certainly managed to get through the doors and down the steps without tripping up. Let's hope he does the same in September when he walks down the aisle with girlfriend Kirsten. And there he is at those famous doors.
And here he is with one of the great rock ballads of the 80s. Tonight, singing live once again, John McQuaker is Lou Gramm!
I've got to take a little time. Read between the lines in case I need it when I'm older. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this. Nowhere left to hide. It looks like love has finally found me. don't know if I can face it again. Can't stop now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. Want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. Now you can show me.
Well done, John. That's what I love about doing this show. You see, you get to hear all your favourites and everything. Are you all right?
Just about.
Just about. But you're the sublime to the ridiculous, you are, really, because, you know, you spend your life counting paint cans for a company that supplies Granada anyway, and then the next minute you find yourself on a Granada stage being a rock singer with a full gospel choir and the orchestra. I mean, what's going on here?
No idea, but it's brilliant.
I know, because you love it. I'll tell you something, John has been beaming all week. You've been a joy to be with this week, I tell you that.
Right.
If you want to vote for Lou Gramm, then the number to ring is 0891 98 0010. But don't reach for that phone just yet, because the lines won't be open until after all 12 finalists have sung. And there are 2 more still to come. Ladies and gentlemen, John McQuaker as Lou Gramm. Lou Gramm, and I want to know what love is. And now we all want to know who finalist number 11 is. Well, he was the winner of show 11 just 2 weeks ago, Stephen Rose, singing as Glenn Tilbrook. Stephen's job is a far cry from the glamorous world of rock and roll.
Shovel driver Stephen Rose admits his job is dirty, but we didn't have to dig too deep to discover a true pop star below the surface. He's no stranger to being on the box. As a young lad in the 70s, you could just catch Stephen in the crowd during the titles for Match of the Day. Nowadays, he doesn't have much time for football. He's too busy working 7 days a week, but he says it's all worthwhile to see his gorgeous wife Jennifer and baby Jacob at the end of the day. And that's Stephen before makeup and wardrobe have had their wicked way with him.
He's doing his family proud tonight, singing live once again. Stephen Rose is Glenn Tilbrook.
She unscrews the top of a new whiskey bottle and shuffles about in her candlelit hovel like some kind of witch with blue fingers and mittens. She smells like the cat and the neighbors she sickens. The black and white TV has long seen a picture. The cross on the wall is a permanent fixture. The postman delivers the final reminders. She sells out the silver and poodles in China. Drinks to remember, I'm me and myself. Winds up the clock and knocks dust from the shelf. Home is a love that I'll miss very much. So the past has been bottled and labeled with love. During the wartime, an American pilot made every air raid a time of excitement. She moved to his prairie and married the Texan. She learns from a distance how love was a lesson. He became drinker and she became mother. She knew that one day she'd be one or the other. He ate himself old and drunk the shelf. Home is a love that I'll miss very much. So the past has been bottled and labeled with love. The past has been bottled and labeled with love.
Well done, Stephen. That's astonishingly accurate, you know. I just want to suggest something while we're talking about accuracy.
Yeah.
Since the competition is about sound alike, if anybody's in any doubt, just close your eyes. And if you listen to that with your eyes closed, you would know that was Glenn Tilbrook to a T. The real Glenn Tilbrook came in, didn't he?
He did, yeah. He was in Granada tonight, the news programme.
And he helped us out with the show?
He did. Give him a photograph.
Yeah?
Yeah, took a snap of him.
So that he did a Polaroid for us, just so we get the look right, you see. That's nice. Hey, are you still doing a 7-day week?
I am, yeah, but I'm singing at work a lot now, that's all. Yeah, nothing.
Get your boss to give you a day off, will you? Just don't miss your family. You were terrific. If you want to vote for Glenn Tilbrook, the number to ring is 0891 980011. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Rose as Glenn Tilbrook. Glenn Tilbrook and Labelled with Love. And we continue the love theme in the song to be sung by our final finalist tonight. She's a familiar face because it was only a week ago that we last saw her. Sandra Robinson, who won as Anita Baker. Here's a reminder for those of you with short memories.
South London's Sandra Robinson admits to being a bit shy at times, but certainly didn't hide her singing voice from us, or indeed anyone else. Her travels with the choir have taken her far and wide. And since we first met Sandra, she swapped her choir book for an exercise book and gone back to college to study social science. But although the academic life may well be for her, she certainly doesn't need any singing lessons. And there's Sandra, the lady in red, before going through the doors.
And fresh from last week's success, tonight singing live once again, Sandra Robinson is Anita Baker.
We'll see my arms
stay with me.
Sandra, I know you're a very shy person, but you are a terrific performer, you know. You're sensational.
Thank you.
Now, but it's only been a week since your heat, so has that hindered or helped you coming here now?
It's helped, you know.
You think it's helped,
Yeah.
having a short time, so you didn't have as much time to worry about?
Prepare,
Yeah, right. No, to worry, not prepare. Because you've nearly come to the end of your social science course, because I know you're changing to child protection, aren't you? That's what
Yeah.
you're going to do. So will your exams make you more nervous than this, or is this making you more nervous?
I think things like this make you sort of more nervous.
I think they probably do, actually. Yeah. I'd rather take an exam any day. And if you want to vote for Anita Baker, the number to call is 0891 980012. Ladies and gentlemen, Sandra Robinson as Anita Baker. Well, that's it. That's the 12. Every one of them fantastic, in my opinion. Their fate is no longer in their own hands. It's all up to you now. And I reckon you've got a really tough job too. But don't dash for the phones just yet. We're going to take a short break, and after that, we'll recap all the numbers, and only then will we open the phone lines. I'll see you very soon.
Good evening, Matthew. Yes, here are the numbers for finalist number 1. Ring 0891 980001.
Down to 12. Welcome back to Stars in Their Eyes, a live grand final, and the moment we've all been waiting for, the vote. From thousands of applicants through hundreds of auditions to 60 star guests. Now down to 12 finalists and culminating in one series winner to be chosen by you, the loyal viewer at home. Now, when I open the vote, you'll have an hour in which to ring and make your choice. But for the next couple of minutes, have pens and paper at the ready while Andrew Brittain reminds us of the 12 finalists and gives us the numbers to call. Good evening, Andrew.
Good evening, Matthew. Yes, here are those numbers for finalist number 1. Ring 0891 980001. Maria McKee is 20-year-old student Lynn Norton from Hertfordshire. Finalist number 2 is Robert Critell. He's a meat porter and lorry driver from Watford who became Bobby V. And to vote for him, the number is 0891 980002. He was followed by Hampshire's Martin Dominique, the DIY enthusiast who became Mario Lanza. His number is 0891 980003. Part 2 opened with Peterborough amateur football coach Greg Lawrence. Tonight singing as Fats Domino. And to vote for him, ring 0891 980004. If you want to vote for Celine Dion, otherwise known as Edinburgh Bank Officer Kim Redpath, the number to ring is 0891 980005. Amanda White, the London chef de partie, became Dinah Washington. And to vote for her, ring 0891 980006.
Although I'm quite quite aware.
From Skelmersdale in Lancashire, theatrical agent Paul McCoy's number is 0891 9800 07 if you want to vote for him as Gilbert O'Sullivan. Paul Duddy followed him, the gas fitter from Kent, as Marti Pellow. 0891 9800 08 is the number to call for him. Part 3 rounded off with 20-year-old Dawn Joseph from the Channel Islands, who sang as Heather Small. And to vote for her, call 0891 9800 09. Part 4 opened with 21-year-old John McQuaker, a stock control assistant from North Allerton, who became Lou Gramm. And 0891 9800 10 is the number to call to vote for him. Our 11th finalist is Cheshire shovel driver Stephen Rose, singing as Glenn Tilbrook. And to vote for him, call 0891 9800 11. And we've just heard London mature student and mother of 3, Sandra Robinson, as Anita Baker. And if you want to give her your vote, the number is 0891 9800 12. And remember, calls won't cost more than 10 pence each. And with that, it's back to you, Matthew.
Thank you very much, Andrew. Remember, you're voting for who sounds the most like the expert makeup and authentic costume designer. Fabulous, but they're not part of the contest. Now, there are the names and numbers again. We'll just take a quick look at that. Yes, there you are. Maria McKee, number 1, 0891 9800 01. For Bobby V, add 02. For Mario Lanza, add 03. For Fats Domino, add 04. For Celine, Dion, 05. Dinah Washington, 06. Gilbert O'Sullivan, 07. Marti Pellow, 08. Heather Small, 09. Lou Gramm, 10. Glenn Tilbrook, add 11. And for Anita Baker, 0891 9800 and add 12. And you can also find all those numbers on teletext page 653. Calls will cost you no more than 10 pence. Stand by. The vote starts now. And as I've said, you will have an hour to phone in. So please try and spread your calls. If you don't manage to get through first time, please try again. I'll return in an hour to announce the results. Oh, and I'll also be introducing our special guest, last year's winner, Bobby Darin, who this time last year was going through probably what our finalists are going through now. A very large bottle of champagne. So they've promised to save me a glass, which is why I'm going to join them now. They're probably about to go through the worst 60 minutes of their lives, so I know that you will wish them all well. And here they are, my chums. Hello, chums! Oh, joy, oh, rapture! Are you glad it's all over?
Yes, but I'll do it again.
You would? You might have to do it again. That's certainly true. Oh, God bless you, you see. Isn't that like Dinah Washington? You're all so jolly. Has Bobby V been showing his pictures of dead meat again? Oh. Listen, if I catch... where is she? If I catch you and Lou Gramm swapping hair pieces, you're going to be in big trouble, I'm telling you. All right. Are we ready for this, chaps? Enjoy phoning. And enjoy voting. We'll be back with you at 10:45. Good luck, everybody. Cheers. Cheers.
Got hand over one.
People said it tight, but they're not actually quite benevolent, aren't they, Scott? No, yeah, seriously. And I always like to Scott because you always get lentil soup. Wherever you go, lentil soup. It goes through you like a Maserati with that lentil soup. So what sport do you watch, James?
They're still good. We're all better. We're the best. We were better.
1 minute.
It's okay, Trudy, darling. Okay, sweetheart. Oh, what's up with the studio? Going on? You're nervous here, aren't you? First time. I've never flown with these before. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. You're super.
Welcome back to the live grand final of Stars in Their Eyes, and that's the last time I'm saying that tonight, because now the moment is upon us, the result. And over the past 60 minutes, there's been a lot of nervous tension in this studio. Everybody asking the same question: have we got to lift that piano back again? We've had, in the last hour, we've had more than 1 million calls. And that is actually a record because it's the largest telephone vote on television in the UK ever. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. And if you wanted to make it a bigger margin, the lines are still open, so if you haven't yet voted, there's still a couple of minutes left to try. Now, the great thing about this show is the wonderful feeling of camaraderie that exists between everybody taking part. Of course, there can only be one winner tonight, and there's no doubt that whoever wins the biggest cheers will come from the remaining 11 finalists. And that's certainly how it was for last year's winner, Lee Griffiths. He scored 177,750, and that means Bobby Darin is the winner of Stars in Their Eyes 1995. He was an immensely popular choice and a runaway winner. Please welcome back Lee Griffiths. Yes.
I was so happy.
Yes. Oh, well, tell us what the feeling was like backstage at this time last year.
I was cool. I was laid back. And if you believe that, you believe anything.
You're such a lie. How's it compared to this year? What are things like back there now?
Things back there are very electric. There's been 12 fantastic competitors, and they are very excited at the moment.
So has it sort of been very relaxed for you this year? Thinking, oh, done it all, been there, done that?
It's been a very hard year, really.
Yes, this is the year. What's the winner to look forward to?
I think the year's a lot harder than I ever imagined it would be.
Yeah.
I think you've got to put a lot of effort into it yourself. But at the same time, there's been a lot of joy in the last year as well.
Are you making a living as a singer now?
Yeah, I am making a living, yeah.
I can't even got a CD coming out.
I've got an album coming out in August. I signed a recording contract 2 weeks ago.
Well done. And is that famous song that you sang on it?
Mac the Knife will be on the album.
Splendid. Well, I don't think we can wait till August, so would you mind singing? I think we'd like to hear it again, wouldn't you? I think so. A star performance is what you get to the microphone and I'll introduce you. Thank you very much, Lee. Ladies and gentlemen, a class act with the classic song Mac the Knife. Tonight, singing live once again, Lee Griffiths is Bobby Darin.
Oh, the shark, babe, had such teeth, dear, and it shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has old McKee, and it keeps it out of sight. You know when that shark bites with its teeth, babe, scarlet billows start to spread.
But fancy gloves, though, wears old McKee, babe. So there's never a trace of red. Now the sidewalk hot, ooh, sunny morning lies a body just losing life. Can someone sneak in around the corner? Could that someone be Mac the Knife? There's a tugboat hot down by the river, don't you know? With a cement bag just drooping on down. Oh, that cement is just, it's there for the waiting, dear. Bob'll get you 10 whole Mackies back in town. Now you hear about Louis Miller? He disappeared, babe, after drawing out all his hard-earned cash. And now McKee spells just like a sailor. Could it be our boy's done something rash? Oh, Kenny Diver, yeah. Whoa, Suki Tawdry. Look out, old Lottie Lenya. Not to mention old Lucy Brown. Yes, that line falls on the right, babe. And now that McKee back in town. Look out, old Mackie's back.
Griffith is Bobby Darin, the winner of the Stars in Their Eyes 1995. Right, it's time. The vote for the Stars in Their Eyes winner 1996 is now closed. And BT can relax now because they've done their bit. But for everybody else, this is the moment of truth. So let's not delay any longer than necessary. There are our 12 finalists, none of them entirely sure of their immediate future. They can do no more than to bravely wait and wonder. Well done to all of them. And thanks to all of you for taking the trouble to vote. Here we go then. Here are the results of the 1996 final of Stars in Their Eyes. For finalist number 1, Maria McKee. She scored a total of 81,500. Bobby V came next and he scored 60,141. Maria McKee is leading still. Mario Lanza was finalist number 3 and he scored a total of 68,178, leaving Maria still in the lead. Fats Domino came next and he scored a grand total of 156,963. This is a very promising lead for Fats Domino already. Let's see how Celine Dion did as finalist number 5. She scored 122,500. Not quite enough to beat Fats Domino, but a fabulous score for Celine. Dinah Washington was finalist number 6 and she scored 48,564. Never mind for Dinah, let's see how Gilbert O'Sullivan did as finalist number 7. He scored 55,300. This is still not good enough to beat Fats Domino. Let's see how Marti Pellow did as finalist number 8. 178,212. This now puts Marti Pellow in the lead. Let's see if Heather Small can beat him as 9th finalist. She scored 94,965. Good score, but not enough. Lou Gramm was finalist number 10, and he scored 95,603. Marti Pellow still in the lead. Glenn Tilbrook, though, was finalist number 11. He scored 118,358. A great score. Now then, can Anita Baker beat Marti Pellow? She was finalist number 12 and she got 78,843. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of Stars in Their Eyes 1996's Marti Pellow! Don't do it. You'll start me off. You'll start me.
The contacts will go.
Your contacts are going. Well, I shouldn't expect you to speak. I tell you what. Here you are. Come on. I got these just in case, you know, because you never know. Listen, what about your boss, Alan? Now he's going to give. You know, have to give you more than one day off, won't he? Now.
It's a great bloke.
Is it? No, you're a great bloke.
Can I just say, on behalf of everybody else, they are fantastic people back there. 12 winners.
12 winners. Hey, now, we've got to gather ourselves together now, because you've got to sing it again.
Oh, no.
I know. You'll manage it. You'll be fine, because you're a star, and that's why you're here. And from the thousands that applied to the hundreds that auditioned, the 60 who made it onto the series, and the 12 finalists, I mean, how many people? God, 178,000 people voted for you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of 1996 Stars in Their Eyes final, Paul Duddy as Marti Pellow.
And if you're there and you care and you listen very careful, darling, you'll hear my prayer. And if you hear loud and clear, you'll get a million kisses from me, somewhere, somehow. And if the night's the lonely time for you, just listen to the words I gave to you. Let the song of ours play one more time. Somewhere, somehow, and I'll be there. Listen to the words I gave to you. Let the song of ours play one more time. Somewhere, somehow. Let the song of ours play one more time. Somewhere, somehow, and I'll be there.
Thank you very much.
Well, as I said at the beginning, this stage has been witness to many emotional nights over the past few months, and none more so than this. It's been a truly memorable series, and the good news is we'll be back again in the new year. Congratulations to Paul once more, but from all of us here, good night.
What a fantastic finish to the 1996 series. Celebrations start right now for Paul Doody and the Stars in Their Eyes team. If you'd like the chance to take part next year, please call us on 0990 66 55 44. From all of us here, good night.